girlfriends tonight to go to the Disney store and then grab some tacos. So we're gonna head into Ross Park Mall because Pittsburgh was lucky enough to get one of the pop-up Disney shops, and I am incredibly excited. It's only been, oh my god, it's literally only been 2 weeks since we've been on Disney property, and I am itching for a Disney fix. So they have the face bags at the store, and I have to say I'm kind of obsessed with them. They're so cute. Do I need it? I think I need it. $25. Like, that's not bad. I'm all dressed up because we are actually going out for Chris's dinner celebration with my family tonight, but just have this cute little dress on. I got it from the vintage mixer that goes on in Pittsburgh. It's usually at the Monroeville Convention Center, but I got this. I actually think I was pregnant with Carson but wasn't telling anybody yet, but it's really comfy, it's really cozy, and it's big and flowy and cute. Anyway, I've been wearing stacking necklaces, and I see so many people do it, and I always think it's so cute, and I finally tried it the other day and I love it, and I did it again. So I have this one I got in Italy in Sorrento when we were there, and then this one I've shown you guys before. Chris got it for me for Christmas for both the boys' names. But Operation selling my breast milk to a breast milk foundation that supplies breast milk across the US to people that need it in order to take my family on a cruise continues. I know that was like the longest way of saying it. Anyway, they the company that I am working with is called Tiny Treasures. Now, they go through another company. Oh my god, why is this so hard? All right. So the company that I'm working with, or I guess trying to work with, is called Tiny Treasures, but they use Prolacta Bioscience to do all of their testing to make sure that like your breast milk is okay to send these little ones. But I got this in the mail, and then they called me and they told me to open it up, and so like it's like all of the things that talk about like what helps with and like why you should donate, and a pen. I'm not really sure what the pen's for. Maybe that's like specifically for the donor, but it says do not ship without freeze pack. So in here, what they told me when they called me to schedule the appointment, which they actually come to your house, which like how amazing that they made it so easy for people that are able to donate, that the people will actually come to your house. Like, that's amazing. I've donated breast milk before. I had to find my own place that would accept the order and go there. But they told me to open it up, make sure that everything was in here. So I'm doing that. They're actually coming on Thursday to take my blood, and then I have to ship it. And I don't know if they do it, but it has like all of the shipping labels and all the things in here. So while I was thinking about it, I want to make sure. Insert tubes into absorbent pouch. Maybe they're not in here. I don't know. She said that they were. Aha! All right. So there's 2 little ice packs that come in here. Everything that they need to take my blood. So I'm going to throw these in the freezer while I'm thinking of it, because they come in a couple days. And then I don't know that I'll be able to film them being here, but I'll definitely let you guys know how it goes. And then, ooh, And then fingers crossed that I'm able to continue in the process, help these little ones, and simultaneously, as a reward for all of the time and effort, because breastfeeding and pumping is absolutely a job, that I'll be able to take my family on a cruise. That would be so cool. And just, I've done this before. I shared about it before. I've donated 200 plus bags of 6 to 8 ounce milk each to a local breast milk bank in Pittsburgh. So I got to help a lot of little ones and a lot of families, but being able to do this nationwide, but this time actually making money from it. I love helping people, but if there's a way that I can make money, of course, like if I'm already donating the milk, like why wouldn't I? So this operation continues and I will keep you guys updated, and I'm gonna get these in the freezer. Before we meet Chris and my family for dinner, we decided to drop some stuff off at Once Upon a Child and grab a gift card for a special someone that has a birthday coming up. And it is crazy. We keep walking by and Carson's like, "What's in there, Mom? What's in there?" And we've passed at least 6 stores in a row that are totally empty. Just kind of sad, but I don't know. I hope they get filled by something. Pop-up shops. I don't know. If you missed my recent unboxing video, we got the portable Groansy bottle warmer in the mail and wanted to show you that this one actually can warm up water as well as breast milk. And we are a breastfeeding family, but I threw water in there just to show you guys because it's so simple. You turn it on, you choose your temperature, and then it immediately knows to start heating up, which it'll give you this little round symbol. Once it beeps, it just means the temperature is ready. And just with one change of a top, it turns into a bottle. Now, if you do leave it on, which, how cool is that? It's so simple. If you do leave it on the base, then it enters into a 2-hour warming hold cycle. I mean, the convenience is unparalleled. So here's a discount code, as well as a link and a code will be in the description below.
It is spicy outside today, so after work we ate dinner real fast and we headed to the pool. One of our favorite pool activities is so easy. We bring a collapsible bucket and a couple paintbrushes, and then we paint the sidewalk. It's softball night and we are checking out this field's playground. Now, if you're new here or maybe just haven't heard this story, Chris and I actually met during a work co-ed softball league, and now, 6 years later, we're married with 2 little bubs, but softball is kind of a big, I wouldn't say a huge part of our lives, but Chris plays on several teams and we're always at the field. Are you ready? Yeah.
It's just about 7:30 and I am out on a Saturday morning to head to my first estate sale, but this one actually said that there's no video recording, so I can't bring you guys with us, but I'll show you if I do get anything. And I just drove past this neighborhood. It's absolutely adorable. I'm in the Mount Lebanon area of Pittsburgh today, and there's people waiting outside, so it's always a good sign. So we just got back from the first one and I can't wait to show you what I found. So the goal today is organization and decorations, and then if I find anything for the boys, then I'll grab that. But found a bin. I found this. I want to do my coffee in here, I think, because I'm trying to get away from like plastics for our foods. Found them. 2 little books. We love these peekaboo books, and then we are big fans of Little Blue Truck, and I found a Christmas one, and this one, where was the page? It lights up. Of course, if you're new here, you probably don't know, but we are huge Disney fans, and I found size 2 little Grogu jammies and a pumpkin. We don't have anything for fall for outside. Like we have like Halloween, which is all like purples and blacks and turquoises, but we don't have anything for just regular fall. So I grabbed that, and my total for everything was 16 bucks. So I don't know that I could buy this bin at the store for $16. But now I can't decide if I want to stop at one of my favorite coffee shops because we're really, really close to it, or if I want to just head straight to Swickley because there's 2 in Swickley that I want to hit today. So I stopped in Swickley Heights at one that was legitimately a mansion, and they didn't have any rules about filming, but I just felt uncomfortable because they had let everybody know as you were walking in that the new homeowners were going to be there, and I just felt like that was kind of like an intrusion on privacy. But wait till you see what I found. Is this not the coolest thing ever? I want to put it in one of the boys' rooms. And then there was a second one in Swickley, and I ended up finding a tote and 2 pumpkins. I have this dream of doing an arch over our front door with cream and teal colored pumpkins, because if you're new here, I have gluten allergy, so every year for Halloween we are part of the teal pumpkin map, and we put up a bunch of stuff for teal pumpkins so that little kids and that have allergies know that our house is safe. So, but I want to paint these bad boys. Grand total today for 2 totes, 2 pumpkins, 2 books, a pair of jammies, a coffee jar that I want to kind of use that way, and the chalkboard was $66. Phenomenal. I literally think that chalkboard would probably cost me over $100 if I would have bought it outright. So, have to say, my girlfriends and I, which like you saw earlier in the video, went to the mall the other day, and the one thing that like we were walking around, we kept thinking like, oh my god, I can't believe that people come and pay full price for things. I know that might sound crazy, but all of us are very thrifty, very DIY. But yeah, it was kind of crazy to walk around and see jeans for $88 and stuff. Like, we barely bought anything, but it was still nice to walk around the mall. But I now see why malls are dying. And back home. But I might stop at a coffee shop first. We'll see what I have time for. Stopping at one of my local favorite coffee shops. This one's Queen Beans in Coraopolis. Now, it is absolutely adorable inside. They have gluten-free breakfast sandwiches that are very, very good. But I love it also because it is a local shop with a drive-thru, which I feel like, how often do you come across something like that? But I am in the drive-thru just waiting now so I can get a drink, and I think I'm gonna go matcha today. But the last estate sale was quite good. I showed you that I got the tote and the 2 pumpkins, but today was amazing. I hit 3 estate sales, and yes, of course, like I love a thrifty find. I love being able to spend less and do. Did I lose a necklace? Oh no, they're both there. They're both there. Of course, I love being thrifty and being able to like find things cheaper, but also like one of the parts that is so cool is being able to walk through some of these houses. Like, I walked through a mansion in Swickley Heights. I walked through a very old like cottage style house in Mount Lebanon, and then more of a, I don't want to say patio home, but that kind of vibe in as well in Swickley and Swickley Ridge. And just seeing all the architecture and the way that people design and the paint colors they choose, and it's so incredibly fun and interesting, and also just very blessed that my hubby allowed me to be out this morning and go and do something by myself. But I'm gonna grab a drink and then head home because we think we're gonna take the boys to either the Science Center or the museum, because the air quality in Pittsburgh is still no bueno for playing outside. So we have a membership for the museum, so I'm gonna get home to them and get back out. Go have some fun with my boys. Thank you.
Yeah, do you want a straw?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Yeah, have a great day.
You too. Matcha acquired. Oh, that's good. That's very good. So I was editing this video and I realized that I never closed out the vlog, nor did I show you what I got from the Disney store. So, me and my little matcha, I'm on my matcha air right now. I'll show you what I got. So, I showed this in the vlog, but I didn't share that I purchased one. So it is a bag tag, and then it has a bunch of different little Mickeys on it, and then you clamp your ears on it when, you know, your head starts to hurt and you want to take your ears off, but you like don't really have anywhere to put them. So this one fits tight around the ones with the bows. So picked it up, and I love that it's gold because I am not a silver person, and it'll just match everything else. And oh my gosh, I just realized that it has the little Mickey Mouse signature on it. So cute. So we'll put that aside because we may have another trip coming up. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.